Problem solving, 11 plus practice test papers. You have 8 minutes to complete the following section. You have 10 questions to complete within the given time. Calculate the answer to the following. Tom buys a chocolate bar for £1.50. He pays with a £5 note. How much change does he receive? So the answer is C, £3.50. So it's £5 minus £1.50. It gives you £3.50. So you will go on the exam, the answer grid, and you will mark like that for £3.50. I'll show you how to do that, and you can watch some of my other videos on how to mark the answer sheet. Practice question 1. Sarah eats 1/4 of a pizza. What fraction of the pizza remain? The pizza is a whole pizza, so a whole is 1. So 1 minus 1/4 is 3/4. Most students will know that straight away. So the answer is D, 3/4. And you can practice marking it on the answer sheet. And after you do that, you wait for the next instruction before you go to the set of questions. And they will give you 8 minutes to do the next set of questions. And then you mark your answer. So that's how you start to practice for the 11 plus exams. You time yourself to get better at doing it within that time and even checking your work as well. So calculate the answer to the following. Peter leaves at 10 a.m. and returns at 12:30 p.m. For how many minutes is Peter away from home? So we want from 10 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. is 2 hours and 30 minutes. So 10 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. is 2 hours and 30 minutes. So 10 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. is 2 hours and 30 minutes. There are 60 minutes in 1 hour. So 1 hour is equals to 60 minutes. So we have 60 minutes plus 30 minutes plus 60 minutes. So we add 60 minutes for 1 hour plus 60 minutes for another 1 hour plus 30 minutes. That gives you 150. So your answer is 150 minutes. And you would mark it on your answer, on the answer sheet. Question number 2. A man drives a truck at an average speed of 48 kilometers per hour. What distance does the man cover if he drives for 3 hours? 48 kilometers for every hour. For every hour. So 48 kilometers is for 1 hour. So we want to get to 3 hours. What do we do to get from 1 to 3? We times 3. So for 3 hours, we will do 48 times 3. And that will give you 48 times 3 will give you 144. I'll show you how you do 48 times 3. So you do 48 and you put 3 underneath. 3 times 8 is 24. 4 and carry 2. 3 times 4 is 12 plus 2 you carry is 14. So it's 144, which gives you 444 kilometers. And Sandra collects coins. In June, she collected 45 coins. In July, she collected 66 coins. In August, she collected 34 coins. How many coins did she collect in total in June, July, and August? So it's 45 plus 66. So it's 45 plus 66 plus 34. So I do 6 plus 4 first because that gives me 10. 6 plus 4 gives 10. 10 plus 5 is 15. So I write 5 and carry 1. 4 plus 6 is 10 plus 3 is 13 plus the 1 you carry is 14. So you get 145. So the answer is B. And you mark B on the answer sheet and make sure you mark it on number 3. So that's how you do questions 1, 2, and 3. Question number 4. There are 44 sweets in a box. Ravi eats 1/4 of them. How many sweets are left in the box? 1/4 is 1/4. So we want to find 1/4 of 44. 1/4 of 44, 1/4 of 44 is 1/4 times 44. You can interpret it as 44 divided by 4, which gives you 11. So that means Ravi has eaten 11 sweets. How many is left? So it's 44 minus 11, which is 33. So 33 is left. Most students will end up choosing 11 because that's the first answer they get and they see it on the one of the choices. But be careful, it doesn't catch you out. It says how many is left. What is left, you remove it from what has been eaten. Question number 5. Simon buys 2 packets of crisps. Each packet costs 22 pence. He pays with a £1 coin. How much change does Simon receive? So the cost of 2 packets of crisps. So what you want to find cost of 2 packets. So the cost of 2 packets of crisp is 22 pence times 2. It gives you 44 pence. So 44 pence for the 2 packets. And you paid with £1, you want to get the change received. Change is what you get after you've paid. So you get £1 minus 44 pence. £1 is the same as 100 pence. So 100 pence minus 44, it gives you 56 pence. Or if you do £1 minus 0.44, £1 minus 0.44, you will get 0.56. So your answer is 0.56. Question number 6. Shape A is a regular hexagon with a perimeter of 54 centimeters. What is the length of one side of shape A? The diagram, it says not drawn to scale. That means you cannot just measure it. So a regular hexagon has 6 equal sides. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the word regular and hexagon means 6. Regular means the sides are equal. So length of one side. So to get the length of one side, the length of one side is equal to the perimeter divided by 6. And the perimeter is 54 divided by 6, which gives you 9 centimeters. The length of one side is 9 centimeters. And you would choose C on the diagram, which is 9 centimeters. Question number 7. A bowl of sweets is shared between Tim, Robert, using a ratio of 3:2. If Robert receives 12 sweets, how many does Tim receive? So we can say let X represent the number of sweets that Tim receives. So we will have Tim is to Robert. So the ratio is 3:2. So for Tim, we don't know, we call it X. For Robert, we know it is 12. So it's 12 sweets, 3:2. Now, what we want to do now is, how many times is 12 bigger than 2? How did you get from 2 to 12? How many times is 12 bigger than 2? 6. So it's times 6. So we do the same on the left side with times 6. So 3 times 6 will gives you 18. So X is 18. Because 12 is 6 times bigger than 2. So we want an answer that will be 6 times bigger than 3. So 6 times 3 gives you 18. Question number 8. How many lines of symmetry does this shape have? So you would draw the lines of symmetry on the shape and try to work it out from there. That's the best way to do that question number 8. So you would get the answer is 1. So a line of symmetry is when you put it and you can fold it into 2. And if you put that line there, that's the one line of symmetry. Question number 9. 560 people attended a concert, rounded to the nearest 10. What is the largest possible number of people that could have attended the concert? So if we have 560 in the middle, rounded to the nearest 10, we want the largest, so we want to go on the right-hand side, because on the left side will be the smallest. What number can you round down to 560? If you have 561, you can round it to 560. 562, you can round it down to 560. 563, you round it down to 560. 564, you round it down to 560. But you cannot round 565 because you round it up to 570. So the largest number is 564. So you would choose 564 on that list. 564 as the largest number that rounds to 560 to the nearest 10. Question number 10. The price of a dress is reduced by 20% in a sale. If the original price was £40, what is the sale price? So 20% is you reduce it by 20% and the original price. So you want to find 20% of £40, which is £8. So the sale price would be 40 minus 8. £40 minus £8, which will give you £32. Now I hear somebody says, how did you get £8? So we want to find 10%. 10% of 40 is £4. 10% means you divide by 10. So 40 divided by 10, it gives you £4. If you do another 10%, 10% is £4. Another 10% will give you another £4. But when you add 10% plus 10%, it gives you 20%. So you add £4 plus £4, it gives you £8. That's where we got the £8 from. So that's what the reduction in price. And you remove that from £40, you get £32 left. So you would circle D and you go and mark it on the answer grid, £32 as the amount.